The UNF Ospreys had hopes of swooping into the NCAA tournament for the second time in 3 years. But the Eagles of Florida Gulf Coast, a.k.a. Dunk City, said no deal. We're in Fort Myers with highlights and reaction. The NFL Combine wrapped up in Indy today, where the defensive linemen and linebackers headlined day 3 of the event. See who created the most buzz.
Once we had the funeral, like some month later, we got a call that my own uncle, he passed, and that's because he got shot. And then after he got shot, a year later, my mom and dad, they separated.
Denisha Banks has faced more adversity than some see in a lifetime. How she's been able to block out hurt and disappointment and develop into one of the best prep girls basketball players in the land. Also, Denisha's teammate Rennia Davis is in the house tonight as my guest co-anchor. Sports Final is on your TV right now. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Porter. She's Rennia Davis, my guest co-host tonight. You may know her from hooping over on the north side of Jacksonville. All she does is win, 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 no matter what. 3 state titles, 6A Player of the Year. She's won a national title. And, I want you to loosen up. Rennia, say hello. Tell everybody hello.
Hey.
All right, you got 2 balls. Come in, Taylor, with your makeshift goal. Come on in, Taylor, very quickly, because we want Rennia to feel comfortable. She's good at balling, so Rennia, right quick, let's see. I'm going first. Bring the goal this way. There you go. My first shot. Oh! My second one. Yeah, come on, Rennia, 1 and 2. Let's see what you're gonna do. Oh! So already, she's showing you why she's one of the best in the business. Good job.
Yeah.
We're gonna battle the whole show. All right, 1 week from tonight is Selection Sunday. You like basketball?
Yeah, I love it.
You like NCAA basketball?
Yep.
All right, let's swoop with the Ospreys. Today they took on Florida Gulf Coast, Brian Chinaki and Fort Myers. The winner will march on to the big dance. Has the highlights.
The 3rd meeting of the season between UNF and Florida Gulf Coast, and certainly the biggest of the year. An ASUN title on the line, but more importantly, the winner gets an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. Senior Dallas Moore, potentially his final game with UNF. First half, Moore slides by 4 defenders and swoops it in. Dallas is fired up. UNF would go on a 10-0 run. Late first half, Awajid Aminu, 1 second on the shot clock. His expression says it all. UNF takes a 6-point lead into the break. Second half, they call them Dunk City for a reason. Marquetti Noreliu, huge slam. Eagles just piling on the momentum. Might as well call them Florida Gulf Coast Dunkaroos. UNF can't score for 6 straight minutes. Ospreys fall 77-61.
I mean, it's difficult when you can't. We shot 18%, 19% in the second half. 19%. And I'm talking about open threes, naked layups. I'm talking about shots that we've made.
Couldn't ask for a better career. Unlike that, you want to win a championship game being the competitor I am. It hurts a lot, but, Coach has a great group of guys coming up, so they should be fine in the next couple of years. But I had a great career, and I'm happy with what I've done.
So the Ospreys finish with a 15-19 overall record, and for Dallas Moore, hopefully next, we'll see him in the NBA. From Fort Myers, Brian Shinaki, First Coast Sports.
Brian, and thank you. The Florida Gators look to finish off the regular season with a win over Vandy Saturday. The Gators are pretty much a lock to make the tournament. They are, I know, pretty much in it. But the Commodores seem to just have Florida's number this season as they swept the Gators. Give me the broom, Rennia. The SEC tournament begins Wednesday, and the Gators are the number 2 seed.
Vanderbilt was more poised. They were more solid, both offensively and defensively. They made better decisions. 2 veteran teams. They played like a veteran team. We didn't play enough like one. They were terrific.
FSU finished the season undefeated at the Tucker Center for the first time since 1976. Rennia wasn't even thought about. With a win over Miami Saturday, the Noles finished 18-0 at home, beating the Canes 66-57. It was also their 24th win of the season, the most regular season wins in school history. The Noles will be the number 2 seed in the ACC tournament, and they'll receive a double bye. Meanwhile, back here live with my favorite girls basketball player, Rennia Davis. Again, glad to have you here tonight. Denisha Banks. I know you know a little something about her. You guys have played together for a long time. How is she as a teammate, playing against her every day?
It's fun playing with her. I play with her for about 6 years now, but it's fun. She's very competitive like myself, and we just like to win.
Now, many people say you and Denisha, you are one of the best 1-2 punch duo in the entire country. What makes y'all click?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we're the best duo in Florida, actually, but that might just be my opinion. But I think just the chemistry that we have off the court like translates onto the court. That's why we're so good playing together.
All right, speaking of Denisha Banks, everyone has a story, and what seems like overnight success is often years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Brian Chinaki, who's been a busy man, takes us to the heart of the game as he shows us just how mentally tough Denisha Banks truly is.
February 1st, 2017, Rebound basketball star Denisha Banks enjoys one of the best days of her life, while her mother holds her hand and fights back her tears of joy. Adversity can make or break us. Denisha thrived under the darkest days of her life. 4 years ago, did you think this was possible, especially a school like Ole Miss?
Not really, because what people don't really know about me, if it wasn't for my grandmother passing, I wouldn't be playing basketball. So this was a big moment for me.
It's not what happens to you in life, but how you respond. Rebound senior Denisha Banks lost one of the closest to her heart, but it didn't stop with her grandmother passing suddenly from a heart defect.
In February, my uncle, he got killed by my uncle on my mom's side, so I needed something to do. And after that, I got hit again with my mom and dad separating, so I just needed something to get out of my mind.
Day Day, as she's known, used her adversity and started playing basketball, a decision that would make a major impact in her present and future.
To see her actually take that ball down the court and put it in the basket, I was like, oh, my baby know what she's doing.
It wasn't just her mom that picked up on the natural talent. College scouts jumped on board as well. What started just as a form of medicine to shield depression turned out to be one of the best decisions of her life. February 1st, 2017, signing to play Division I basketball at Ole Miss.
It was bittersweet because I was going through all the obstacles in my life, but to see the outcome, it was worth it.
Never look at your trials and tribulations as to why God, questioning God, why is he allowing you to go through. Just know that when he allows you to go through, he's setting you up for something better.
A bright future and holding a strong memory with a poem. We loved Granny and she was nice, and that's why we love our Granny. She was like our sister. She was my best Granny in the whole wide world. It is true, Granny. We will miss you. Love, Denisha Banks. Two other side notes. Her teammate Rennia Davis signed with Tennessee, so she'll go up against her friend in the SEC. And Banks says she expects to play in the 3 or 4 role with Ole Miss, which means a ton of playing time. In the studio, Brian Chinaki, First Coast Sports.
Thank you, Brian. An incredible story. Denisha Banks, not only one of the most talented kids on our First Coast, but as you can see, one of the most mentally toughest here in the country. Rennia, as Brian said in the piece, you and Denisha will be going to the SEC. Mm-hmm. You'll be going against each other. Have you thought about that?
No, not really. I mean, I just want to get there first and get into it. But, of course, when it comes, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm playing today. It's going to be exciting.
So, staying with Denisha for a second, obviously she has faced some tough trials and tribulations in her life, but she has refused to allow that to dictate her outcome. Do you draw strength from her considering all she's been through?
Well, I think she's definitely, like you said, a mentally tough person. She's not someone to, put her business like that out, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people wasn't aware of that. I knew, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people themselves personally didn't know because she's just not one to put that type of stuff out. But, yeah, I can tell, like, I look at her sneakers and stuff, it's on her sneakers. I can just tell that that's who she's playing for every game. She plays hard, and she's a competitor.
You were quite modest when you said yourself and Denisha, you guys are the best duo in the state. I say the country. You have a national championship to back it up. You won your 3rd state title with the Rebound Pressing Lady Trojans not that long ago. Describe the run to the title this year.
I can't pick a specific word, but it was tough this year. We dropped 3 games early. A lot of people, counted us out for whatever reason. But we were able to come together and win the state championship. So we were, like Denisha, mentally tough this year.
Now, obviously, you are also, meaning the Pressing Lady Trojans are the defending national champs. I think you'll find out this week whether or not you get an opportunity to defend that title. In the meantime, make a case of why you ladies should be invited back to Madison Square Garden.
I just think we deserve to be back there. Like last year, nobody thought we would, just a team from Jacksonville, we were just Reebok, we were good in the state, but nobody thought we were really good in the nation. We went there and we won by, 20 points in the championship game? Like, we're just that good of a team. I think the games we dropped earlier this year, those are just, everybody has bad games. But I think we're the best team in the country, and until somebody proves that we're not, I think we should be back at Nationals.
And it's only fair to allow you to defend
our title.
national. Exactly right. Now, Coach Sheila Pennick, as you know, we all know is one of the best head coaches, not only here on our first coast in the state, but in the country. We know from what we see from covering you ladies that she's intense, she's a competitor, she gets the best out of you ladies, but also she does a lot of behind-the-scenes work that helps you ladies as well. Kind of talk about what she's meant to you in the time you've been there and what you'll take from her that you'll carry on to the next level.
I'll definitely take from her how to present myself, how to be a lady. I think she's more of a life coach than a basketball coach, actually, which that could be taken in a negative way, but I take it as a positive because she's taught me, like I said, how to carry myself, coordination. She's just taught me so much off the court that really related back to being a basketball player.
And those are all life skills that you believe you'll take forward.
Life skills, yeah.
All right, now, you've been at Reebok for 4 years. You won 3 state titles. I'm saying it again because that is incredible. Sum up your career. It's not done yet because we're hoping you're going to defend your national title, but up to this point, sum up your career.
It's been great. I love Reebok. I love the colors, everything about the school. They love us. Basketball in general, sports in general at Reebok is big. I'm just glad in the 4 years that I was able to come there and leave my mark. I think that there was a lot of great players that played at Reebok, but I think that a lot of people also put me in the category with the great players like Dorian and Erica that have came there, because I came there and I did what I needed to do along with Day Day. So.
All right, so Rennia Davis has no doubt left her mark over at Reebok. Let's talk some NFL, shall we? Because you got to leave your mark on this show. NFL Combine continued today, and the young men were showing off their skills today in front of head coaches and general managers of all 32 teams. And the story of the day belonged to Jabril Peppers, the outside linebacker from Michigan. Peppers has been a playmaker in all 3 phases, offense, defense, special teams at the collegiate level. Some teams view him as a safety, while others look at him as an undersized, weak side linebacker. Either way, his performance today spoke volumes. He had the fastest time of the day in the 40-yard dash, 4.46 seconds. And while others dropped off, Peppers was 1/100th of a second faster than his first run. Day 4 of the combine workouts conclude tomorrow with the defensive backs. The second race of the Young Monster Energy NASCAR Cup schedule takes us to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. See which driver cruised into victory lane. We had 5 boys prep basketball teams battle in the Final 4 over in Lakeland this week. We'll take a look back at how they fared and tell you which team advanced to the championship game. Also, we got the photos you posted on Twitter and Instagram this week using the hashtag #TeamSideline. You're watching the favorite Sunday night show, Sports Final. Okay, after the first quarter, my co-anchor, Rennia Davis, leads me 2-1. Second quarter, here we go. 3 shots, Rennia. Oh, a brick, building apartment. Oh, an air ball. One more time. Dang, you got to help him. Okay, come on, Rennia, let's see what you got. Don't shake your head.
Oh. You rubbing off on me. I mean, what?
Always clutch. So, after 2 quarters, Rennia 3, Chris 1. I built apartments, and I've shot about 4 air balls. It's all good. We're back after this. Welcome back to Sports Final. I'm here with one of the best basketball players in the land, Rennia Davis, who is beating me after 2 quarters, 3-1. You know, if you were a real teammate of mine, which you are now, you could help me with my form, right?
Well, we're in competition right now, so maybe later.
Let's talk about the fellas over on the north side of Jacksonville, in particular the Ribault Trojans. All right, Thursday, the Trojans boys team faced Leesburg. Ribault led it at the half by 7. They were trying to advance to the 6A state championship game. They could have won this game if it weren't for those 38 turnovers. It doomed the Trojans as they lost 70-64. Right after Ribault, the Palatka Panthers tried to advance to the Class 6A finals as they face Mariner. The Panthers have a lot of talent, and they're really young, my friends. The good news is a lot of those players that I told you that are young, they're coming back, but Mariner was just too strong as they won a final 64-28. Providence was the only school left standing at the state championship games in Lakeland on Friday. Jim Martin's squad faced Westminster Academy for the 4A title Friday night. It was tied at the half, but Westminster Academy pulled away late. Providence lost 57-43. Also, congratulations to Temple Christian and North Florida Educational, both teams from here in the River City. They made it to the Class 2A Final Four this season. Are you taking pictures using the hashtag Team Sideline? You should, but you should be taking pictures of you and I and posting them. Here's a look at the pictures that were posted on Twitter and Instagram this week using the hashtag Team Sideline.
Team Sideline. Yeah. First Coast News, yes. It's grind time.
The Gate River Run is the largest 5K race in the United States, and runners from all over the country and here on our First Coast are gearing up for the event. Tonight, you'll meet the Jacksonville man who is not worried about winning, but finishing for those who can't. Following a bumpy, unknown winner, the Jacksonville Armada are back on the pitch and ready for the 2017 season with a fresh roster. What their coach thinks about his players just a couple of weeks in. This is Sports Fun. So Rennia, you still having a good time?
Yeah.
All right, you're up 3-1. It's time for me to get clutch. I noticed maybe my jacket is too tight. All right, so get the elbow in. Oh, 3-2. Elbow in. 3-3. Elbow in. Oh, air ball. 3-3. Rennia, let's go. You got 3 shots. Here we go. 4-3. 4-3.
Dang, I missed.
Oh, yeah. We're going to battle. Derek Gates, thank you for watching, my friend. Rennia is going down. We're back after this. Welcome back to Sports Final with my co-anchor tonight, Rennia Davis, star over at Ribault. It's the 4th quarter. She's up 4-3. We're using paper balls in this nice goal. This is her sister, Shavonna. Her mom is here with her as well. They were so kind to be here. She's holding the goal. So, Rennia, you go first. Pressure's on you. You're up 4-3. You get 3 shots. 5-3. 5-3. Oh, sis. Come on now. 6-3. Here we go. See, you're wrong. You could have moved that goal. Oh, yeah. 6-4. 6-4 is what we got to keep.
You lost.
We're going overtime. All right, Dustin Johnson didn't flinch when he was challenged out there today, playing mistake-free over the final 5 holes to win the Mexican Championship in his debut as the #1 player in the world. Johnson was steady right to the end to capture his 14th victory on the PGA Tour and his 2nd straight. Buckle up, Rennia. It is the law. Brad Keselowski, he won up in Atlanta today. The quick trip, 500. So congratulations to him. Let's talk a little soccer, shall we? Following a bumpy, unknown winter, the Jacksonville Armada are back on the pitch and ready for the 2017 season with a fresh roster. The Armada, as you know, had some troubles during the offseason. They had to sign half of their team over the past month. Head coach Mark Lowry has not wasted any time getting the guys acquainted to his style of play. With the team dealing with financial hurdles, the Armada have one of the smallest rosters in the NASL, just 18 players on the team. However, their coach, he's very optimistic about this group.
Well, a big part of our recruitment was recruiting the right people that we knew could fit in to the culture we're trying to create here. So we've got a group of good guys. And from day one, we've been about creating that culture and teaching them how we want to play the game. And unfortunately for us, we couldn't compete in the financial market. So we had to compete in other ways. And luckily for us, they wanted to come and play here for us.
Rennia, runners from all over the U.S. and here on our first coast are gearing up for the Gate River Run with America's top Olympic athletes competing for $85,000 in prize money. But a Jacksonville man, he's running the race and it's not about winning but finishing for those who can't. Here's Honey Rodriguez.
Sometimes I do 6 miles. Occasionally I may do 7.
James Howell is training for his 12th Gate River Run coming up in 2 weeks. He may not be in it to win it, but he's definitely in it for the long haul. This year, he'll be turning 82.
Some people talk about how they ache and all of that after the race, but no, I don't feel like that.
He's also very confident, and he's not afraid to show it.
I just love the crowd when I get down there to the Gateway River Run. It's just make me feel good to just be in the race with them.
But at the core of this runner is a special kind of motivation.
My grandson, he ran one race, and after that one race, when he was getting prepared for his second race, he got killed by an automobile accident.
Since then, he runs to finish for his grandson, Lazarick Williams, who can't.
And what make it joyful, you know, that I can do it year after year and think about him.
He says he also gets a little help from the guy upstairs.
At the end of the race, thank you, Jesus, I made it.
But there's also a saying that says, behind every successful man, there is a woman. Sorry, ladies, this fella is already taken. In Jacksonville, I'm Honey Rodriguez, First Coast News.
Behind every successful man, there is a successful woman and a successful teammate. I'm behind her, so you know what I'm trying to say. The Gate River Run is the largest 15K race in the United States.
It kicks off on March 11th.
And that becomes even more important when you're playing on the road, especially with a game with such a magnitude as this.
Oh, Tucker through the lane. Knocked out the shot clock. Rajon Tucker with the finish. Shuts the power down on the shot clock. It's no longer working. Ladies and gentlemen, Rajon Tucker with the Sports Center top 10. More of those sports moments sure to have you asking, seriously? Next.
Welcome back to Sports Final, where tonight your show is being anchored by yours truly, Chris Porter, and one of the best players in all the country, Rennia Davis. Rennia, we got about a minute left. What do you think about the experience? Did you have fun tonight?
That was fun.
What part of the show did you enjoy most?
Probably beating you in the
Why I knew you were going to say that. You only won by 2 points.
I mean, I was having a bad day.
Okay. Mom, come on in. Her mom is here. Her sister Siobhan is here. Come on up, ladies, quickly. They were so kind to stay up late with us. They are big supporters of Rennia. I'm told that she's not Rennia's twin, but her younger sister, and she's the more talkative of the two. Mom, you had fun?
Yes, I did.
Siobhan, you had fun?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, Rennia. Always good. Next time,
sir.
I'm going to kick your butt. Thank you for watching us tonight. We leave you with This Is Home. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance.